Good, excuse me. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. At least those who are in this part of my world. It is morning for those of you who are in, like the US, Canada, UK, India. Maybe it could still be your evening. And it could even still be your Saturday. We are here on Sunday, the 9th of February in. Potentially, it's going to be a sunny day here on this Sunday. It's blue skies with some cloud. It's cool outside, I know, because I've already gone out to water the garden in anticipation of a hot day. So I thought, I haven't actually asked Alexa what the weather report is, so I'll do that later. I suppose I could ask Siri too. Anyway, I'm Rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Now, I'm hoping there's not a delay in the voice to video type of transition because I'm feeling like there's a bit of a lag in the computer. Apologies if there is, not much I can do about it. I suppose I could close some of the windows I've got. I'm not going to now, it's too much mucking around. Let's go across to the cards. Tune in to your psychic senses. Bring in your spirit guides with you. Ask them to be present. Let them show you what these cards are for you more than it is what they are for me. And the other thing I haven't done, I was going to get these. It is Lenormand cards that I use most of the time. And this morning I decided I'd actually use the Kipper. So I've got the Kipper box that these cards are housed in and the Kipper guidebook that comes with it within this particular deck. The other thing I thought I'd do is I will take this out shortly, the Mystical Lenormand deck, which is what we were using yesterday. I'll draw one card from that just to do just that little bit extra for a Sunday morning. I'm not hungry enough yet that I need to go straight away and urgently, and there is a little bit of time up my sleeve anyway. You can hang around if you need to. If you'd like to, actually. So here we go. There is the Kipper deck, that gorgeous artwork, and this is a Ciro Marchetti creation as far as the arts go. And they're a gorgeous style of the, is it the Victorian, Georgian, whatever era? I suppose we'll look at what the guidebook gives us as the messages as we go through each of these messages in their relevant energetics. Because what we have here, we have a message of concern is in the home space. The gift is the overall theme for the day, that connects the home to the workspace and the way that we live. Because is that what we live for? It is. We live at home and we go out to work. And all those derivatives in between. Child is in the workspace. Now, I know we had that one very recently. Probably it wasn't yesterday, day before. I know we've had the child in the workspace in one of the recent readings. And I was looking at my phone to try and find it and nearly forgot the time to start. Let's go zoom into these so that the cards themselves that we're looking at are closer to see. We can see them a bit more decently. There we go. I'll grab the guidebook. And we will start with the card I've pointed to as the gift card. Now, good morning to Hilda. Yay! Caught you live. Yes, you have again. So, is that a Sunday thing? I don't know. And yes, it is your Saturday evening, isn't it, over in Switzerland? And hello from Switzerland. And I love these little hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Match that gift card, doesn't it? Look at that gold and the red. Beautiful. Certainly a synchronicity there, isn't it, Hilda? And a good morning from Michaela. You've caught me live again too. Yay. It's good fun, isn't it? And Autumn Moonlight, it is your birthday and you're coming in from YouTube. Well, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. There you go. I like singing the happy birthday to my kids. They hate it. So have a wonderful birthday there, Autumn. Autumn Moonlight, I should say. I don't know whether you like it shortened or not. And here we are looking at the gift, card number 17 in the Kipper. I do read these from the guidebook because I'm not as familiar with what the more depth, the depth of what the meaning is that Chiro or whoever created the Kipper decks, what they are signifying. Yeah, so many different derivatives of words too, isn't there? Different ways to say them, even the pronunciations and stuff. Gift is pretty easy to pronounce. So here we go. This is a very positive and enabling card. And remember, this one is for our theme of the day. So while the significator relaxes in the family room by a cozy fire, a surprise is presented. This card means gifts, aid, help, support, resources, rescue, and joy. It is usually exactly what you need. So this powerful card has the ability to soften the blow of nearby challenging cards. Oh, don't know whether the message of concern is a challenging one or not until I read it, until we get into it. Also reveals an interesting timing idea unique to Kipper. So it represents by the next holiday of any sort. So for us, would that mean Valentine's Day? That's not a public holiday here in Australia. It's just one of those that are remembered, commemorated, played with, used as a commercial opportunity. I shouldn't say that. I'm a cynic when it comes to that sort of thing. And generally, the person writing this was, Ciro Marchetti. I'm assuming, no, it's not. Yes, SW is the person. Oh, there's little initials to say who the person is that has done the interpretations for these. I'm just trying to quickly find that so that we understand this a little better. I've only just noticed that in here. It's got to be explained in the little guidebook somewhere how I read the Kipper. So overall I see Chiro's Kipper as a fun, complex 19th century novel like a Dickens work. Okay. Do you know what? I think it might be Stella Waldsvogen. That's SW. Anyway, there we go. Two different authors created it. So, did I get off track? Yeah, I did, but that's okay. It's a Sunday. Haven't we got the time? Anyway, so with that, it could mean that it's by the winter, being Yule, Christmas or Yule. Just depends. Let's see. It also reveals an interesting timing by the next holiday of any sort. Oh, or a birthday. I missed that. And so for you, autumn being your birthday, it can be by the next year round or whatever. Feel into the way that these are interpreted, the way that your spirit guides are giving to you, as well as whatever the book says and whatever comes to me through spirit. Okay. And here we go. And Autumn's saying, yes, the cards are on point. Aren't they really? I really love how they do fall into place, or the guidance that they give really is appropriate, timely, and 99% accurate. I feel over the 8+ years that I've been doing these live streams daily, I just trust that connection that Spirit gives us with how they place the cards and what the interpretations are. So, thank you for that feedback. And Hilda's saying a happy birthday to Autumn Moonlight. Thanks for that, Hilda. And we've got Nasanya here. Good morning, Sunny, and beautiful morning in Esperance. Nice and restful. Oh, I bet it is, because that's a beautiful space and place. Although I haven't been to Esperance yet. It's one place. I know I've had family living there before, so auntie and uncle and family used to live there. Yes, that was many, many years ago. Many, many years ago. And I think they were on a farm that was there. I didn't visit then either. So, thanks for being here. With this gift, be open to the support of others. Be receptive to small positive gestures or proposals. This card can indicate a new job offer, a promotion or helpfulness. It also announces a gesture of reconciliation or even a declaration of love. So take this gift and embrace the opportunity. So that was the interpretation that was given by the lady I found as a name. That was, now I can't find it. Oh, there you go. Now I can't find, Stella, by Stella. We'll just say it's Stella. And here, it is a very lucky card that can take the edge off of nearby negative cards. Stands for happiness, praise, profits, recognition, or an actual gift. So, there's 3 different interpretations in this guidebook. I'm going to have to show you that. Can you see how that is set up? You see the little, there we go, the SZ, the SW, that one's Stella's, and Chiro's himself. There you go. And this gesture is depicted in such a way as to serve both as the act of giving or receiving. So you may be giving a gift to others, or you may be receiving it. I'd say definitely Autumn Moonlight will be in that space and place today of receiving, where someone else in our group here may be giving a gift to another. Wonderful, wonderful energy. I love it because this really is the theme today. Be open and aware of those opportunities of gifts. Receive, give. Okay, now the message of concern that we've got in our home space, it's an interesting artwork on this card. Just the way that dress sits, it just is a bit weird to me looking at it. But anyway, good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Rosin. All today, yes. I suppose, are you still in bed? Are you still in bed? Resting? I've been up for a while. Anyway, let's get back to the card. It's Message of Concern, card 14. These are all in a very close arena in numbers, aren't they? So here's another, this one is a challenging card. Now remember when we was just mentioned that if the gift is there, it softens any of the challenging cards. So this is a softened message, so to speak. So we're going to get the, right, let me just see. Here we see a lady standing in front, I've got good glasses on, it's just small print. Here we see a lady standing in front of her writing desk receiving the mail. Right, her face registers surprise and her hand leaps to her heart in dismay. Disappointing news, a setback, definitely not what you wanted to hear. It can even be a small crisis or quarrel, unless with false person card 8, which it's a misunderstanding. Well, we don't have that card. Sometimes these do refer to the companion cards that you might get and see in a spread. So that one was, there's another initial, whoever FB is. Oh goodness, there's a few contributors to this deck. Oh no, FB is the regular. Sorry, I missed that. You should reconsider your wishes and goals. This card warns you against delusions, sad news, or the inconvenient truth. It may concern partnership in professional or money matters. Try to do better in the future. And news arrives that's a little depressing. Alternately, it can be a minor illness or weakness. The closer the card is to, that's the Grand Tableau. What exactly the message might be relating to could be indicated by those adjacent cards. So what it's relating to is the gift. Aha, now in that vein, and this one's Chiro's contribution. So, for example, a romantic or business relation has been compromised. A legal dispute did not rule in your favour. So I would probably feel that in that interpretation that Chiro Marchetti himself has put to it, the gift in giving or receiving, the message of concern could be that you're getting the wrong message from the gift, that you're disappointed by it or something like that, that it's not feeling like it's a gift at the moment. That it could be something that is, are your expectations too high as well? You know, the type of, instead of being ungrateful, be grateful for the gift anyway, because that is the predominant theme. It is the gift. So the energy from that is certainly going to surpass whatever that concern is in regards to our, what it is that's happening in the home space. So this twist of the skirt really is, I don't know, for me, it is an uncomfortable feeling. I wouldn't want to wear a dress that's got this sort of a twist to it. So maybe it's just that there is going to be a bit of a twist in your day today that's going to, well, be a bit concerning, but it's not. What I'm feeling from Spirit is that it is going to be a gift. Whatever it is that's changed in the home space, you may not see it as that gift yet, but it is what you need. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting from these two in that sort of combination. But we've got 3 cards here. So let's go over to that, but I'm going to show Fiona has done up the numbers again. So good morning, Ros and Girly all around the globe, and afternoon or evening. So that's a wonderful good evening for you, Hilda. And I'll pop it up again because these take themselves off by themselves. So our day number today is a 3, and the cards themselves in their combinations bring it to a 4 with those beautiful hearts. Okay, so thank you for that. So we've got a 3-day number and 4 for the cards as a combination, the energetics. So that is a bit of change and shift. Now, with the child card, card number 18, I've got to go back to that one. We meet this, and I think it's so gorgeous. Do you remember any of your toys being the flippy floppy ears on a rabbit? I certainly had one lot that was a toy for one of my kids that had flippy floppy ears, but it was a tiger. And I have a funny feeling it was the second boy that had that, the first boy who had the tiger. Lovely anyway. Gorgeous picture, and that 4-poster bed, she would have thought it was magic. Well, yes, I would have. And we meet this happy, charming child in traditional frilly clothes, clutching her beloved stuffed bunny in a Victorian nursery, right out of Mary Poppins. So in keeping with the time period when all children wore ruffles and petticoats, this card could mean any child. So more abstractly, it represents innocence, naivety, the new, the simple, and the small. Okay, and it may indicate a child or children, your childhood or your inner child. In many cases, it shows a new beginning. It can be a new project, a new job, or a new love. We all start small. We are all beginners in this dance of life. So venture a complete restart. That sounds exciting. And remember, this is in that workspace. So something new coming in on the horizon. And the third interpretation here, the child represents a fresh start. Something new, small, cherished, or a literal child. It means new, small can describe nearby cards. But no, its timing is spring or shortly. So that's what that interpretation is in combination with the 3 who contributed to that one. So, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous little depiction of a child, a depiction of a little child in the workspace. It certainly is that is bringing in something that's more adventurous and new. That's what I'm feeling with it. So for connecting that through as a gift and what may be, well, concerning thoughts of the home space, if you're going off to work, I mean, Sunday usually is a day of rest, isn't it? So it's having that playfulness and letting go of what is the work to a degree that you're enjoying, having fun. And yes, the thoughts of what you're needing to do for work for the coming week may pop into your day if you're having your day off, as we all do need rest, don't we? Have some play. Perfect timing in my view. So here we have our gift of today being the gift in the reading. And that wonderful level of, things do concern us in life, but consider them as gifts. That everything does help us to grow and be as we are meant to experience this life, learning and growing by all of those experiences and connections with other people. Okay? Because we are in connection with other people. And there's Fiona saying, yes, your daughter had one with the floppy ears. Oh, how gorgeous. And doesn't it bring back memories, some of the toys that our kids had moved through in their, their playfulness and whatever other stuff that they'd end up accumulating. There seemed to be quite a bit of it. Mine were of the era that most of the time they were happy to go outside and play and go with Dad in the trucks and all that stuff. and bring in the inner child. Absolutely, Fiona. Now, I did say I was going to bring out the mystical deck, so I'll go back to this and we'll... you don't want to see me shuffling them, so I'll just shuffle these, take them out of the deck. I really do like the back of these too. They're a gorgeous card. Have a look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just that angelic realm, cosmic. It goes through the whole connection with spirit there. Oh, I will share the table again. And Michaela's got the gorgeous little prayer hands too. I'm just wondering, I mean, I'm seeing this one that's got nothing. So that, I'm assuming, is an emoji, and it's on the other page, Michaela, like the profile, rather than this one being on the page, the rosboundy page. Just my thoughts, and this one here is with the hearts, and yet they're showing up. So I do find that Facebook is a bit weird in how they do their stuff. Right, just going to shuffle these and grab one card that we can use as an extension of the meanings of today. Oh, what have we got? We have the mice. Now, this one's a little bit more serious looking than what we have with the Gilded Reverie. I love the mice card in the Gilded Reverie because they're so playful and chunky, chubby, cutesy. These are a little more what you expect a mouse to look like, actually, in some respects. They've got a serious look on their face. They're just concentrating on the task at hand, which is eating as much of that cheese as they can while they're there. There doesn't seem to be anything much else in the parlour. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Gilded Reverie one definitely has it where you've got plenty to share in the parlour. Or in the pantry. There is 3, 4, 5 jars there. The wooden ones look like they're a bit higgledy-piggledy, and it might be just a bunch of potatoes, a box of potatoes back there. I can just see some shapes in that. So with that, we'll just put that there, move it up, but it is a gift. Okay, it's still part of the gift, and I'm going to get the card out, the book out for this one. It's such a tiny little deck that there's the one or two sentences to explain it. So the mice bring about loss, sorrows and theft. So if it lies next to a person card, there's something nagging at the person. So it's not really anything that I feel it indicates. What I'm getting from this is just be wary of what is happening behind the scenes that's in that hidden space and place, because we can see that there's some spidery webs in this one too. So it's a part of the storage pantry, it could even be the cellar in this instance, that you don't go to very often. So I feel that probably the message that we're going to be getting from this is, because it's the gift, we need to be looking for something that is in those darker, deeper places that's going to be brought forward. Bring it to our awareness that that is the gift of having the reminder of, there's times where we do really need to go into those darker places. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that particular card. Okay, so that added extra, what a sort of bonus from the positives of the gift and everything. It's wonderful, isn't it? And excuse me, and Michaela's saying that the other emoji is a thumbs up that's not there. Interesting. Are you on the profile page or the actual, the psychic medium page? Profile space or the psychic medium page. It's the one with the cartoony avatar or the one with my face is the personal profile. Yeah. Fiona, here you go. Thank you, Ros Girly. Have a fab day. Fab Sunday, and others around have a happy Saturday. Well done, Fiona, and those beautiful hearts. Thank you so much. And also for the numbers, because I swung that in on you, didn't I? So that's a 7 with this card as a numerology, so thank you. And Summer Dawson, hello. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you here. This isn't the space where I'm doing the individual card pulls and readings. It's a general card spread reading, Summer. So what you need to do is just go back and have a look at the cards, watch from the start and see what your spirit guides are suggesting to you as the meaning for the cards for you in your life circumstances. It certainly may come into your heart in a different way to how I've explained it too. So 4 cards to look at, so definitely a way that you can certainly get meaning from it. And Michaela, you're saying, oh, I don't know, you're not wearing your goggles. Okay, that's all right. I had to go down the street to get some milk yesterday, and I was looking at the prices of the bread that were there because it was an artisan store with sourdoughs, and I couldn't see the price. I had to ask because I forgot to wear my glasses. Anyway, yep, happens, doesn't it? And Fiona, you're on the cartoon profile, Ros Girly. Yeah, so the cartoon avatar is the page, a Facebook page, which means things on there are public and can be popped up on the screen like this. And this one here where Michaela is the shadow, highly likely that is on the profile, which is my photo, that is the avatar. That's the difference, and the profiles don't allow that showing of some things. Sometimes I'm lucky to get at times the actual comments coming through my live stream platform, you know, the eCam. Anyway, you don't need to know all that. And some, okay, you'll do that. It's afternoon here in North Carolina. So we have, thank you for popping in, American in the room as well. So thank you, truly global. And it's a little after 5 p.m. Yeah, so you're in the twilight of your day. Saturday. Thank you for being here. So, with that in mind, it is time to go and eat. I need to have some brekkie and get into some writing today. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I love and appreciate everyone that comes into this space. We have the wonderful technology to be able to do so, and it's a pleasure to be sharing with you. I did put my website in there, didn't I? It's at the top. You won't get that in the profile, but you will get it on the rosboundy page, the mytimetv.live page in YouTube's. So I'm just going to put it here again. I've just got to remember what it's called, the psychic.online. And I'll put the extension of the particular page, the readings page, so you don't have to search for it. It's there. That's where you can book direct with me. I've got it set up so that you pay for a particular reading, and I think there should be a form that asks what your questions are you'd like to ask of Spirit, and I do a recording like I do with this, and you get it as a private YouTube link, and definitely private. It's not shared anywhere else. So it's a lovely way to do readings, I've found over time, especially when people can't come to me in real life. I do tend to have more of those though, but it's lovely to do the online ones. I enjoy helping people in that way. So thank you for being here. Keep being the best you, and have a wonderful rest of your evening, a day today for the Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.